Say hi. Hi. Hi, everyone. My name is Haley Morris, and this is my daughter, Ezra. So, for the last year, I've been transitioning into momhood. And that, let me tell you, has been not only like the most joy in my life, but also the most transitional thing that I think I've ever done. And the reason I'm bringing this up, for one, is that I want to be quite real with you, and that's really what my videos are going to be like. You're going to hear Ezra in the background. You're going to see my dog come up to me. You're going to see us running and opening up health boxes and cooking, and like this is basically from my point of view of living just health and wellness in general. So I want to implement my daughter Ezra into everything I do, whether it's business, whether it's healthy eating, whether it's exercising. Like, I want her to grow up doing that stuff. So it's there, it's ingrained. And I'm not trying to teach her this, when she's 13 years old. Not trying to get her to cook a homemade meal when she's 13 and she's never done it before. I want her to find enjoyment in life because, I just want her to enjoy life. There's so many struggles that I personally go through mentally, like having a positive view on my own body image. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Having a positive view in my mind. Sometimes I can't get over things that have happened to me, or that I let happen, or just having guilt and things like that. So being a health coach in general, we're not like these perfect people. We're not perfect people at all. We are going through our own challenges. And the thing is it's like learning to be transparent with people. Just being transparent with people and open and honest so they can relate to you. So one of the biggest things that I've noticed growing up, leaving like entering into my adult life, and that's been about five or 6 years now, okay, is how I treat people. I've went from being this person with this edge to her that like wouldn't, if somebody crossed them, if somebody like said something that I didn't like I was just like like moving on. And that's not the way to be. And the thing is like what happened is I've become this very spiritual individual and this very soft and kind individual. Like, I still have, like, Haley. Like, Haley is a bold type of person. Like, I can get things done if I need to be. But it's the way that I treat people that has become so different. And the way I treat people is I'm a lot better at listening. I'm huge-hearted. I'm too sensitive. See, here's my dog. This is Leo. I'm way too sensitive. Guys, I'm way more sensitive than I used to be. And it's a good thing, though, because the people that I used to hang out with, and this is another kind of point that I want to bring up, is surround yourself with more of the people that you want to be like and less of the people you don't want to be like. And that was a huge, like, wake-up call to me. I've always been told that, but I have this, like, huge heart where I just want to help people, guys. Like, people that I shouldn't be hanging out with at times. Like, I saw things in their life that I felt like, I guess not necessarily wrong, but, like, in my head, they weren't where they could be, their best potential, I guess. And so I felt like I had to help them. And I would stay in these situations where, like, it was bad for me, honestly. It was so bad for me. So, like, having this huge heart, like, wanting to help this person, like, I had to, like, learn to rechannel this, right? So, I've become this very soft, spiritual person that has to learn to, like, or continues to learn to make sure that I surround myself with people that I want to be like. but also be there to help people that, may not necessarily be like where they want to be, or where I think that they are really like missing their line, or missing their highest truth, their highest person that they could possibly become. And I don't really know, honestly, if this video has a point to it, but I guess really what I'm trying to say is, like, I've went through this whole entire journey of trying to become a person I personally can be proud of. And I'm still in that journey. I still struggle with mostly like mental ups and downs in my life. I'm still a struggling human being, but the thing is about being a health and life coach is not only do I try all the time to get better as a person, but I also want to help other people get better as a person. And to me, that's fun. To me, I like to encourage people. I like to motivate people. I like to show people, oh, well, this is what I do, and you could totally do it this way according to your situation. I like to do that, and that's why I'm a health coach. And I just want you, if you're watching this, and you need a health coach, like, don't wait. It's never too late to be like, you know what? Now I need a health coach, or now I want a life coach, or now I just want someone to talk to me that understands, like, that I'm in a really bad spot right now. Okay? And let's just be real here, because I don't necessarily like to share my past because I'm not quite proud of it, but I want to tell you guys, there's tons of people at my school that probably know I was trouble. Like, I wasn't as troubled as a lot of other people, but I wasn't making the best decisions that I could possibly make. And so I've seen a lot of dark stuff, guys. I've seen a lot of dark things in people's lives, in my own lives. I've hit rock bottom a couple times, and I tell you what, I appreciate those moments, because it made me be able to see that there are people's lives that are honestly a mess. And I can relate to that. I can see what that person that I shouldn't have been hanging out with, what they were going through, and how that was affecting who they were and who they were becoming, and how they treated people around them. And to me, like, I didn't like seeing that. I didn't like putting myself in that situation. I'm glad I'm out of it, but I'm glad that I got to see that, because if somebody came to me with that pain and that hurt, I'm sorry, I'm tearing up. But if they came to me with that pain and that hurt, I'm able to help release them from that, because I've seen it. I've also been there. And as long as you as a person are ready to make the commitment, make the change, and beat that mental, like, breakdown that is happening within yourself, you're able to get through it. And so that's why I'm here. So I've seen a lot of different things. I myself have been through tons of different diets, been around tons of different kinds of people, and I am hard on spiritual. I like being a spiritual person. I like being close to God. Okay, so if you're looking for that, I'm right there with you. I want to hang out with you. So I guess this is my video. I'll watch it to see if there was even a point being made, but I hope you enjoy it. I hope you look forward to watching my home life. I'm a homesteader. I'm a terrible homesteader, by the way. I do some canning and stuff, and I love to garden because it really does put me in that spiritual aspect. I like to exercise when it's not freezing cold like it is right now. And honestly, I really like food, guys. And I know some local people. I'm sure other health coaches on here also know that. that there's local options to get cheaper at grocery stores, farmers markets, stuff like that. But also like growing your own food and canning your own food and just like raising your own meat and butchering chickens. I mean, I've done that. Not that I was like, I didn't really think that I was going there in my life, but I did. And here I am as a stay-at-home mom, homesteader, kind of doing some business stuff and just kind of living life. And sometimes life's hard, sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's joyful, sometimes it's in despair. But I do want you guys to feel like you can have someone to talk to and help encourage you in life. And that's where I come in handy. So check out holisticwellnesscircle.com. Not only like am I on there and you can choose to work with me, but also we have other coaches on there and they're really great, guys. I'm not like, hey, pick me. Like, obviously, like that would be awesome if we could work together, but there's so many coaches out there, guys. Just pick the one that you relate to most. If you relate to them, you're going to get a greater impact from them because you're going to be able to understand where each other's coming from and work on each other to become better. So that's all, guys. I don't want to ramble too much, and so see you later. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. So, bye, guys.